Beautiful people, welcome to the first annual Flourish Fest hosted by the Flourish, Alabama. I am Eric Marable Jr.
And I'm Jamon Hill.
And we are co-executive directors of the Flourish, an arts education nonprofit dedicated to helping young artists bloom.
Yeah, we host events, we facilitate both co-curricular and extracurricular project-based programming, and we really empower the community through a combination of arts and education.
The Flourish Fest is really a celebration. 2 whole years ago, we started our very first program. Fast forward to today, and we get to showcase work from students from across Birmingham City Schools, which is one of our largest goals from the very beginning.
Yes, and none of this would be possible without the countless amounts of people and organizations who helped us along the way. I'm talking about David Liddell, David Mason, Alicia Johnson, Jackie Lockhart, Kenneth Something, the Greater Birmingham Arts Education Collaborative, and countless others.
And today, especially, we'd like to take time to thank the sponsors for this program, the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham, the Alabama State Council of the Arts, the Sidewalk Film Festival, Alabama Humanities Foundation, and the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute.
But listen, man, we could go on and on about our sponsors and the people who have helped us, but we know what y'all here for. Y'all trying to see these films.
Ew.
So let's dive in. Tonight, we are going to be watching the films of students from Bush Hills STEAM Academy. We work with these students as part of the Reframe project with Sidewalk Film Festival. Students explored the theme, Where I'm From, working with myself, Mr. Marable, and their 7th grade teacher, Mr. Simmons. Students started with the question, what is culture? And from there, started exploring different cultural elements of their city and neighborhood. They then wrote 1-minute monologues, poems, and descriptions that utilized different literary devices that we were teaching them in the classroom, all to explore how they wanted the world to view their city and their neighborhood. We taught them basic cinematography, as well as different video editing skills, so that they could put together a nice montage with a beautiful voiceover. So, let's look at the work in the city of Birmingham through the eyes of the 7th graders at Bush Hills STEAM Academy.
In my city, I like to eat. You got small businesses here and there trying to greet you with their treats. Down in the South, we like chicken, lemon pepper hot, and barbecue too, just to name a few. With the ice cold peach tea lemonade, oh, it be bussin'. I like to go downtown, where the buildings are huge and it's a fine art school, and the magical lights be shining at night downtown, where it's a lot of happening insights. My city is like the history to the black. 4 little girls got killed in 16th Street First Baptist Church. We marched in Selma even at night. Cops got dogs trying to rip out our eyes. Martin Luther King said he had a dream. We all had a dream, but our people are still getting killed day and night all in Collegeville. Yeah, some of the houses are ran down, but there's some good ones uptown. But I'm from Wyland, where everybody know everybody. You fight one, you fight all. We some real steppers. People say they gonna do this and they gonna do that, but when it comes to my folks, all we do is get racks. Just like Gucci man, we trying to get that paper. You feels me? Put your money where your mouth at. But enough of that, just to let you know, we got that classic and we really magic. We been cut, we fantastic.
My city has Wings Plus. I live on 24th Street. My city has Burger King. My city has schools called Shayo High School. My city has school called Bush Hills. My city has parks for children. My city has Applebee's. My city has football teams. My city has 23rd Street. My city is a city that don't get along. My city has Walmart. My city has homes for families to live in. My city has malls. My city has Legion Field. My city has a Boys and Girls Club. My city has a police station. My city has churches. My city has a Earth Day every year.
Birmingham, Alabama, my home. It's a nice place where you will find a lot of nice people, good food, and a lot more. The U.S. calls Birmingham the city, the magic city, because of the city's rapid growth. The downtown area of Birmingham went from a collection of houses and businesses to one of the most impressive downtown areas in the country. Then when it's time to say the classic, yeah, that classic. This is the place to come. The Birmingham hosts the Magic City Classic every year at Legion Field, and it's a blast. And when it takes out the grills and starts grilling, it smells so good, and the food's even better. This is a building called Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. That is a large museum and research center in Birmingham, Alabama, that depicts the struggles of the civil rights movement in the 1950s and 60s. This is a very important building to Birmingham's history. This is Birmingham for you. Hope you enjoy your stay. See you. I'm finna go shoot some hoops.
I like wings and things in the nighttime city, so pretty when the sun comes alive. In its finest hours, it gives me power. Around the corner, there's a crossplex. Put your Air Forces on, feeling like a T-Rex. Finish the rest of my Applebee's. You know me and the boys got these problems, and we don't know how to solve them. Police brutality, always a problem. See it on the news, pay my dues. Head down to Jay's Wings, I'm never feeling green. When I'm there, because I bear witness to the greatness that follows around 3rd Avenue. But you know that you gotta go to J.O., the place where you chase your dreams and be great and do great things.
I live in Collegeville, and my neighborhood is a calm place. Everybody around has a dog, and big dogs, small dogs, and they're barking. But most of the time, it's quiet. We have a small corner store, and my cousins and me, we walk to there and get stuff. We live in front of a school called Hudson. It's so I can walk there. Have a cool neighborhood. All the kids play basketball outside. We go swimming and have fun. And we play football. And some of the boys, they hurt themselves, but it's be okay. But then the girls be down there dancing and having fun. Have fun dancing and stuff. And we have parties. Me and my friend, we like to party a lot down there where I stay at. And we have lots of parties, and we always on 4th of July we sit there and pop some fireworks and have a cool time with our friends and family down there.
This is Bush Hill STEM Academy, where we are full steam ahead. Bush Hill STEM Academy have different activities that you can look into. My school is where you can meet and greet your friends at certain places or at a certain time. Bush Hill is where you can learn and have fun at the same time. Different teachers have different personalities, so you gotta be one step ahead. Well, now this is Wadham, where I grew up, so the show and younger to older. Wadham streets went through the struggle, especially Oregon Street. I grew up going to Wadham K through 8 for 5 years and experienced some real stuff. When we want some good hood chicken, we go to Fairfield Seafood. But most of Wadham people hang out at Wadham corner stores to catch up, or you might see somebody you haven't seen in a while. This is my hood. I grew up watching people make goals and miss them. Some got out the hood, some stayed, but as long as they getting money, they forever gonna say they straight. My hood has stuck up people, mature people, ghetto, wretched, but one thing about my hood, everybody know everybody, so we good.
The city of magic is where I live. Now come see our armor made of steel. We winging out, day coming, day out. We have Vulcan the Giant to represent what it's all about. Men with privileges, bombing churches. Through 4 little girls, Rest in peace. You are still in our memory. We'll take on your legacy. If you mess with us, we'll erupt like a volcano, because we're dangerous, just like a tornado. The Magic City is filled with thrill. Birmingham is where I live.
Welcome to Bush Hill STEAM Academy. As you can see, we have a beautiful field where you can run for a track and you can play football on. Then there's the playground where you can swing and have fun and slide all you want, but you gotta make sure you're very careful. For all the greenery plants that are over here. Then you can see the whole entire park and the freeway. Then you have some kids playing on the swing, but one of them was being very careful. Watch cars go by with friends. This is also where I walk my dogs. You can play on computers and read books here. You can get your key made and buy antiques here. You can buy snacks, shirts, and ice. This is where you can get your car washed. This is where the sugar shack is. You can get your boat fixed, Jeeps fixed, and plus hang out with the adults. This is where the students go each morning to go to school and learn new things from their teachers, because their teachers are very good at teaching, and plus they can also teach your child how to paint and play an instrument.
I'm from Birmingham, where we have good food. It's a lot of things to do down here. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Someone said Birmingham slang. The people like cool. My school named Bush Hills, where our sports team's on a whole nother level. We put color in the city. I'm not talking Fruity Pebbles. Never mind that. Let's talk about Foot Locker, where I get my shoes from. I'll spend $200 to $300 on a shoe. On a shoe. Next thing you know, my parents would be calling me a fool. Now let's talk about Golden Corral, where I like to eat. It be having me thinking like next week I have to spend back. Let's talk about UAB Blazers, our football team.
Welcome to my city, Birmingham. In my city, I play GTA in my house. I like to play outside when the sun is setting. If you're looking for shoes, try Foot Locker. But the place I like is Hibbett Sports. If you're looking for food, try Wings Plus. They have a lot of wings. If you're looking for burgers, try Burger King. And if you want, you can try McDonald's too. If you're just getting up, you should go to Starbucks, the best place to get coffee. And if you need gas, well, you know where to go. Shell or Chevron, it doesn't matter. They're both good. And so if you like my city, you're welcome to stay. But if you don't, try to find one that's better than the best, the only Birmingham, Alabama.
My city wants to learn. I can stop by the train tracks and go to sleep, or maybe get a haircut by my barber named Preet. That's pretty neat. Or I could take a little rock on over the bridge and meet family. Like I said, my city wants to learn, but behind all that is fun. Cookouts and everything, my city has truly won.
In my city, Beham, where we have the best chicken, not ham. In my city, Beham, where mama say, is you in or is you out? But then tell you gotta stay in. In my city, Beham, where the bumpy roads and the neighborhood gas stations. In my city, where we have fun playing football and having a good time. In my city, where we go to Applebee's to eat after we play football. In my city, the best city where the most magic happens.
Yo, I hope that y'all enjoyed these films. A big shout out and thank you to Mr. Simmons and the entire faculty and staff at Bush Hill STEAM Academy. Y'all made this possible.
Chance, be sure to tune in at 8 p.m. tonight to watch our award show. First annual Flourish Festival show nominees, top films throughout this entire.
Yes, and don't worry if you weren't able to see all of your school's films, because you'll still be able to check them out on our Facebook page, at the YouTube of Sidewalk Film Festival, and our website, theflourishaml.com. We'll see y'all at 8.
It's